got to bind this wound.
I could go up there, couldn't I? Oh no, I can't climb when I'm this badly hurt.
Those leaves should stem the bleeding. Need some kind of bandage.
That's not anything interesting. Okay, that's surprising.
An abandoned Cold War installation. What the hell is Trinity doing down there? More Mongol ruins. It looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear.
Of course you do. And again, that's really nothing. Very odd. Oh, Mr. Bear. Are you still here?
Those mushrooms. They're death caps. I should be able to make a poison.
Okay. Don't see how that's useful to me, but sure. Yay, salvage is back. I say, are we not just back in the area we were like 5 minutes ago? Something there. I don't know what I found, but I just randomly came across something. There's another one of those caches. More mushrooms.
Might be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
Yeah, but also there's a cave here. I feel like I might need this later on. So I've still now.
The Prophet and his followers have been traveling under cover of night, a crooked trail around the border of the Eastern Empire. I do not know where they are headed, and I suspect they do not either. But they know we will not let them rest until this heresy is purged. The common folk of the borderlands give him shelter, and I find it curious that none who have aided him will tell me anything of use. Even when I threaten them with the wrath of Trinity or touch the edge of a knife to their throats, they stay silent. They die, never betraying what they know. The Prophet has a curious sway over people. All the more reason he must be silenced.
Perhaps. That's everything from this little cave. Can't go through those brambles. Or those brambles. Maybe we could later on, but not at the moment. No one has cash rings over there. I just keep seeing these like little sparkles, so there you go, that must be another one. firewood as we can. Or arrow wood or whatever. What are those mushrooms there? Use the inventory menu to create poison arrows. And them as well. We don't have the resources to make any better quivers or anything yet. Your weapon upgrades available. Climbing axe. Sure. Let's see why not. I'd like this, but we're never going to be able to afford that. Not for a while yet, anyway. That was a skill point. Either one of these is going to be useful. So we take this. Anything that will gain us more XP, which will then give us more skills, is probably
Need to rest.
very advantageous for us.
So tired.
No, you listen to me. This discovery is too important. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done? Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my dad again.
Sophia, keep moving! Come on, we got him! Keep running! Go!
I think he's dead. Possibly, maybe.
All teams report in. What's the situation? Over.
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm. They can't be far. Over.
Comms are still spotty, so stay in close. We need to find them before they can organize another raid.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like they've retreated. Primary objective is to find the missing survey team.
Okay, let's loot you. These arrows. I don't mind fighting him if I can take him down stealthily.
Ah, shit. Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing. They must have planned.
I don't think cutting off their messages really matters. Might be wrong though. It shouldn't. I think it's just like scripted stuff. There's a box up there. I see him over there.
Get on the radio, see if you can raise the facility. Last signal we got said they were under attack, then nothing. It was just a few minutes after the natives hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away from the facility. This was a coordinated feint. They're trying to spread us out. Until crew fuck this up, these aren't peasants.
Yeah, these are guerrilla tactics. They knew to go straight for the comms array as soon as we showed up. We're under attack!
Moving into cover!
I got it!
Ow. I think that's everyone now.
We're gearing up. I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More are arriving every minute. Konstantin gave a speech to the new boots, and I stayed in the back to watch. Love hearing him speak. Never gets old. I was never much for believing, but it was just words before. This is something more. It's truth. I was broken once. But Trinity is making us whole again. Giving us a purpose. A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play.
All teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trap the woods.
Let's go that way. Is there anything nearby? Coin cache up there. Strange, because no. I was gonna say we've been here, but we haven't grabbed this. It's my bad for missing it earlier, I imagine. No, let's go this way. I feel like I'm just constantly going around in circles. I am at the moment around this bloody tree. Isn't this where the bear was? Yeah.
Damn, it's still there.
Guessing we want to do like mushroom clouds or something. That's why we got the mushrooms. I don't know. Guess we have to aggro him.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out. Bought some time.
I mean, I was clearly dodging at that point, for sure. Just rip my head off, it's fine. I think it's definitely one of those you have to dodge at the right time sort of things.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it. Bought some time.
Again! I think I'm rolling too early. Hope it rips my face off though. Brutal. I feel like we're meant to just be like whacking it.
Too cramped to fight. Bought some time.
Oh, you're not dead yet. Oh my god. This cannot be the right way. You must have to stun it and kill it, right? Or something? Wait, why are all these here? I can't even get onto them either.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out.
I don't think I even hit that shot, you know. If I do that, what can I do here? Absolutely nothing. Just immediately get a bullet rage. That was mid-roll animation, dude. Fuck. I think whacking him does do more damage, though. It's bad, dude.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out.
Is it, though? I did have a finisher for him, man. I don't know how. Maybe I just need to be behind him. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna hurt now. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think I had a finisher icon at one point. I don't know.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out.
Of course, can I get? Okay, not there. I was wondering if I could just like sneak up and hit it from behind.
What some time?
Time for what though? I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing. Like, he doesn't really seem to mind. Oh, now he's dead, okay. I put about 50 hours into him previously, and he didn't die. Sorry, Mr. Bear. I need your skin. Can you not do this a little quicker? There are some arrows around there, yeah. Does there something to collect somewhere? I definitely walked over something that was like collect before I got to I'm sure it was before I got to the arrows. Nothing on the map. Okay, back into his cave, I guess?
The fugitive prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory. The order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy. But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me. He crosses Khazar land and across the Caucasus Mountains. Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a sword. The Prophet, it seems, speaks every language, as if he were born to them.
Peculiar. Big chest. Semi-auto pistol part. I open strong boxes to reveal weapon parts and upgrade tools. Collect all parts of the weapon to unlock it. Base camps. Simple enough. I think that's everything in this room. Let's bust the wall down again. Follow the Mongolian path and search for signs of Aussie. I take it I just want to jump, do I? No, absolutely not. Why would you ever think that? a stupid idea.
Damn it!
Yeah, I can maybe get back this way. Yeah, there's quite a tool, so...
He's passed through the lands of the Rus. I cannot shake the feeling that he's taunting me, waiting until I'm a day's ride away before moving on. I will not be home before the winter, as I hoped. I've stopped at a small village by a glassy lake they called Svetloyar. The prophet spoke here, and now the villagers refuse me lodging. I slept on the banks of the lake, where a young man bearing a crude version prophet's icon tried to kill me as I dozed. I made an example of him, and now the people fix me with the evil eye, spit at me as I pass. I must move on soon. His sickness spreads.
Okay. There. I was messing around with my phone. We don't know there's anything around here. This might just be the way back out. Like, out the way we came in. Which I don't think we actually benefit from. Yeah, because that's what we slowed down, so... At least we went back and got the collectible. It's good.
Shit. That's gonna be cold.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Yeah, the extra XP is helping.
From bone. This looks like Mongol craftsmanship. This was a whistling arrow. Mongol archers would fire these over their enemies to frighten and confuse them.
Seems cool. Right. Into the gold. Dive. I don't think we can loot anything underwater because I can't really go down very far. So. She seems to control the depth. Okay, to a campsite though. Let's loot everything we can before we use it. Started weapon upgrades. Yeah, the bow upgrade. Hide wrap bowstring around the neck decreases finger tension for additional hold time. Sure. I imagine a lot of these are sort of the linear upgrades. So finding the right stuff at the right time and that, so. So I could make a pistol ammo pouch. I think I'd rather just wait for the time being. Take less damage, dodge counter. I didn't. Okay. I didn't even mean to click that. I clicked it to like cycle across it. That's fine. We probably want that at some point anyway. I was gonna go for the more XP based ones, but didn't even mean to click it. There's no challenge too nearby. How do we get to that? Yeah, Okay, it is up there, so we have to go up here anyway.
A Byzantine war galley. How the hell did it get down here?
Up here or something? I'm not really sure where we are in terms of... But we were up in the mountains. I feel like up here is more correct, but I don't know. I don't know what altitude we're at.
It's Mongolian. They passed through here. I must be close to the lost city.
Okay, more XP. Excellent, excellent.
Must be something up there.
I mean, I wouldn't climb this. So I can do stuff with that, that's fine.
The Maria Adula is trapped. The ice gave way. Her spine snapped in two. No matter. While I hope to wield her cannons against the false prophet, we will continue on foot. I have 6 of the Order of Trinity's best, and we have been stockpiling food and supplies while the sailors starved. They do not know it yet, but they will give their life for the cause. My men and I will find our way out of these icy caves and continue on foot. Before the ship was swallowed by the ice to the south, we heard music. That will be our first stop. But first I must rest. The cold has sunk into my bones, and I am drowsy. Just a little sleep.
Okay. Getting this out. There we go. More mushrooms. That's where we're meant to be going. We have to turn that, obviously. What does doing that do for us for the time being? Probably not a lot. Where is that? Gonna have to get the ice off of that though.
Got to crack the ice somehow.
If I go up here and jump on it, I don't think that's going to do much, is it? It's okay.
Yes, that did it. Should be able to climb those oars.
Up, up, up. And across. Okay.
That vessel must be somewhere around here to move it.
I have to spin it. Okay. Do I want it all the way down? Oh, she didn't grab it. That's pretty much the only thing I can do, I think. Let's let's take another look. I think the timing was just wrong. So I think we want it all the way down because it soon jumps up, and then we just gotta jump on it at the right time. It just sort of sit there. Yeah. I think we just jumped like a tiny bit too early last time.
Got it. Now to find out what's up there.
So what, just do the whole thing again? Or oh, I guess we can just go this way and climb the ice. I don't think that's actually any quicker. Cross. Jump. There seems to be treasure up here.
Look at all this. Why were they carrying so much wealth with them?
Because they were wealthy. Secrets revealed.
It's done. We'll die here, thanks to Coraldus and the madness of the Order of Trinity. My ship will never see water again. We entered the glacial sea too far into the winter. Would have been turned back, but Coraldus would not abandon this lost prophet. He and his dead-eyed warriors seized control. He forced the ship through shallow tributaries until we could go no further. Then he made my crew construct sled runners, and the bastard forced us to tow the ship over land. It was death and excommunication to deny him. But it was death either way. I will make sure he dies here, with us. I've always kept a little poison at the ready, in case the ship was taken. Now, it has another use.
Oh, mutiny. Very ridiculous, but sure, that's the way out. Just want to make sure we're not missing too much.
This codex details the archery techniques of the foes of the Byzantine Empire.
This gold match ancient abilities. Quickly shoot up to 2 successive arrows without the delay of redrawing from the quiver. Hey, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Rapid fire arrows by quickly pressing and releasing left mouse after an arrow is first shot. How's that taken into account the draw though? I think we're done here. Let's just have a quick look. There's nothing that we can see. Let's head on down. Thought we missed then. We already thought we missed. Yeah, okay. That's the way out. That just loops to the other way out. Okie dokie. Just going that way, are we? Or are we gonna fall? Because it looks like we're gonna fall. More coins. That's gotta be cold. I thought I saw something there.
The madman continues on. I do not know what drives him. We pass through frozen mountains at the edge of the world as people are dying. Every day, I pass graves or bodies left along the faint trail. I have grown thin and hard, but I am close now. My horse is dead. The mare that had been with me since the campaigns against the Bulgars. I butchered her and carried the meat on my back. But I am so close. I can hear them singing just over the ridge. A joyous sound on the wind. Our prophet will be dead within the week. And I will return to the Order of Trinity, triumphant. Just one more day, and I will be upon him.
Yeah, somehow I doubt that. That was Russian. Translating. Okay, carry onwards. Soviet installation. Oh, I guess that makes sense why I was Russian then, to be fair.
I'm not your enemy.
That remains to be seen. You killed those men back there.
I killed them to survive. I suspect you did too. How long have they been here?
Days, at most. The invaders took many of my people prisoner. You should leave this place before it's too late.
I can't do that. I came here for something important.
So did they. If I see you again, I'll put an arrow in your throat.
You and I are on the same side. I hope I can prove that to you. What's going on down there?
Why did that explosion look so weird? And she's gone. Well, we're at a camp now, so we don't really care.
So, there are people who live out here, and they appear to have been here for a very long time, living in isolation for decades, maybe even centuries. I notice elements of her dress, small adornments that would not have been out of place in the Byzantine Empire. Could they possibly be descendants of the Prophet's people? How much do they know about the lost city or the divine source? It's clear Trinity will do anything to find out. I'm afraid that whoever they are, they're in grave danger. Let's hope the old proverb about the enemy of my enemy remains true.
Oh. Let's hope. I don't think this counts as for arrows. I think this is just like pistol ammo and such. With eye for detail for now. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the thing you want until we can get some more wood. Guess we just gotta head down. Yeah, so a quick look on the map. You don't see anything. There's a cache there. Looks like going down is way our best bet. I was trying to jump to that like 3 times, but sure. So let's turn around. There's definitely a sparkly cache thing around here somewhere. Yeah, there is. Should give us some more XP. Really? Nothing we can do with that? Okay. That just looks like a way back up. We need it. See, although I need arrows, I don't want to craft anymore. I don't suppose I can do quiver crafting from here, can I? I think I might have enough to make the bigger quiver. I'm actually gonna go up and check. It's a very quick way to scale a tree. Something like just up here, and then we can slide back down again, so it's not like we're going too far. Just want to check. I think we have everything now. Let's get a better quiver. That'll come in handy. We'll use the rest on arrows. Okay. Now we don't really have to worry about that for a little while.
Nothing I can do for him now.
You're a bit of a man.
All units. First day in Siberia, and it happens. 2 years in Afghanistan and another in Indonesia, nothing. But one day out here on the ice, and pop, I get a kill. Watch the man's eyes go glassy as he begged me for something. Not Russian, no clue. I waited with him and watched. 1 minute he was there, and next, nothing. Just meat. I got sick on the snow, all mixed in with the kid's blood, but he's just meat now, and I'm alive. Constantine keeps telling us we're out here for a special reason, tells us we're doing God's work.
That's what we all say.
To see that now. Just got word. Constantine is on his way down from the prison. We need to get this mess in order before he arrives.
Okay, he should get wounded as well because of his stealth attack. Yeah, just a bit of cloth. Stretch with objects.
Never seen anything like that. Crazy son of a bitch. Rushing 3 armed men with an axe?
I don't know how they managed to take one of them alive. Huh. I'll check it out.
Yeah, you go check it out. So I, Judas shot.
Hold on. Something's up.
This guy didn't get wounded. Oh, I think he did. He just still glows. Just to annoy me. Small bottles in there. It's weird that they did change the whole resources thing. 'Cause now we actually have to craft specific things, whereas in the last one it was just scrap. This makes more sense, but it's also slightly more annoying.
There's more of them arriving.
Until we get someone out here to shut that pump off, I want those crates as far away from the fire as possible. Double time.
That's fair enough.
Ammo in there, and we can't afford to lose it.
You secure?
Haven't heard any shots for a few minutes now. I think we're in the clear.
Don't count on it. Stay alert until we get the comms reestablished
Thanks for the
with the
love.
prison.
Hey, Joe.
That was
Thanks for the subscription. 38 months in a row. Much appreciated.
Not for me to say. They took
So
one of the
red enemies can see each other.
3 men. I'm guessing Command wants to know what they find out.
Constantine expects more from us. Someone's gonna pay for that mistake.
I think coming up here might be the best bet.
And keep them separate from the rafters. Got a feeling we'll want those in easy reach.
Very out in the open there.
shit.
There is
Most of these
bottles.
rations were burned in the blast. Huh. I think this one's a loss.
Where are you going, sir?
We should set traps around the perimeter. I can rig a...
Drag him into a bush. This is the second one. The last one is Shadow. Tomb Raider. They're all spread out a bit now. I'm mainly worried about the guy in the window. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about.
It's an arrow.
I would like to stealth kill him, but he turned red for a minute. You can see him. Someone played the last one. It's decent. It does go a bit weird. Oh, there is another guy.
9mm. Anyone seen?
It's very weird as well because there's not a dedicated like crouch button. So I'm just like running around everywhere. I rustle a lot as well. That's useful. That's useful. This. Go.
I know I've taken some jobs of questionable legality, and I know you're not happy about it. But I couldn't pass up this contract. Been trying to get work with Trinity for years. They're discreet, the pay is obscene, and they always have opportunities. Now here I am, and I already want out. We're at an abandoned Soviet installation in the middle of nowhere. No one's telling us low-level contractors what's going on, but I think I might be helping some seriously scary people get a nuke or something equally awful. Honestly, that's the best-case scenario. Ping me back if you get this. I've carved out a secure channel on the network. For an operation like this, you'd think they'd have better security, but I guess that's why they hired me.
Hmm. Interesting. What are you? You're a Muriel. Where are you? Ah, it's all the way to right there. Okay.
An old Soviet plaque. Lenin lived. Lenin lives. Lenin will live forever.
Sounds very Soviet. Okay, halfway towards getting the pistol. It's like a proper gravedigger thing, yeah. Not gravedigger, ore digger. Don't know why gravedigger came to mind. But, you know. I need to play that game. I think it is just called Gravedigger, isn't it? The one that's a bit like Stardew Valley. A Gravekeeper. Something like that. You know which one I mean. feel like there should be more loot, yeah. I was correct. Looks like we need to burn it. Maybe we chuck one of these on it. Zero trick.
That's it. We're out of time. Shoot him. He'll talk or he'll bleed out. You think I see your dead? Put a bullet in his fucking savage. Now! Got shot. Off the way to go. Clock's ticking. You're gonna die here, you understand?
Yeah, but I'm looting.
The Red Army is coming.
Soviets.
I've been tracking them for weeks, watching as hundreds of men build the iron monstrosity across the ice. Men have died, their frozen bodies left scattered in the tundra. No rites of passing, no burial or burnings. These new invaders are cruel, godless men. Do they come seeking the precious metals of the mountain? Or like so many before them, are they drawn here by the divine source? My people must again prepare for war.
Okay. The journal of a remnant scout sent to observe the approach of the Soviets as they built the railroad to this place decades ago.
Your whole family, everyone, they'll all die slow while we watch. You have one fucking chance right now. Tell us everything. Where are the rest of your people?
I think that was the only play I had done. Unfortunately.
Adios, Dios. Adios, profetes.
Don't mind me, I'll just gotta loot everything around you first. Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Have him imprisoned. Got it.
Oh no. No, no, no.
I think you died. I don't have a lockpick. One, two, three, four, switch weapons now. Okay. I guess we're just going out that window. Why don't I have a lockpick? They're just one of those things I've got to come back to later, probably. It's quite annoying. Keep with the bow for now.
How's it looking? I'm not sure I can stop the leak. If this doesn't work, we'll have to crimp the pipe until we get a new valve. Not sure we'll be able to find spare parts out here.
I left you in charge here.
Yes, sir. But we didn't expect such heavy resistance.
You were to be my eyes. I expected you to see. You must know what is at stake with this operation.
Yes, but no. No.
You don't.
No.
How could someone like you?
And now he has no eyes.
Go easy. Go easy. Don't fear the suffering.
That'll be a brutal way.
Our goal is within reach, but we must be vigilant. If we succeed here, a new world awaits. One of our own making.
Constantine, you're needed back at the prison right away. We've got a captive who might know something about the artifact.
Remain faithful, and you will share in the glory of the divine source.
Oh God, please. What do we do with it?
Nobody touch him.
Looks like we got another fuel leak.
What the hell happened? This thing is 50 years old. Yeah, looks like the valve failed.
All right, let's get it shut. We can't afford to lose any more after that attack.
Still having trouble with the old fuel system.
Hold that part steady. Just need some more leverage. Damn it. Coupling is stripped. You want to give me a hand?
Yeah, sure.
There's 3 people that way. Let's put you out of your misery.
We're gonna lose all this goddamn fuel. How's it look?
I mean,
come on.
Hold on, that's
there's one oil lamp.
Goddamn thing is rusted through. How's it looking?
Or something
I'm not sure I can stop.
fire-based.
This doesn't work. We'll have to crimp the pipe until we get
There's
a new
one
valve.
up there.
Not sure we'll be able to find spare parts out here.
If they're all just stood there, it's gotta be flammable, right?
We got company!
Okay, I might have attracted a little bit too much attention, but it worked cool. It's the wrong button. Keep on pressing shift to zoom, but it's Z for some stupid reason. Sure. Okay. I think that's everyone now. Oh, there's a lot of fire in here now. Just loot what we can. Bullets. Seems like an efficient way to kill on. Another mural.
More Soviet propaganda. Night won't prevent us from working.
Level 2 on Russian now, which is good. Guess we're just leaving. Is that actually a camp? That is actually a camp.
Constantine is here. The man who tried to kill me in Syria. He's violent, dangerous, but worse, he appears entirely devoted to his misguided beliefs. I seem to have a habit of running afoul of religious zealots, but I suppose it all goes with the territory. His men on the radio mention a prisoner with information. Could it be one of the natives I've encountered? And if so, what does he know? Trinity will not be kind in their methods. Perhaps I can find him, find out what he knows. Earning the trust of the locals might prove useful.
Yeah, it might do. Okay, I think we now want... Dodge counter is so strong. We've not needed it yet. Start with looting extra ammo.